But Frank and Tina, you guys spoke of something that is profound, and you talk about knowing your ideal client. And I do believe that so many rising stars in business, they struggle with this. All right, they struggle with this. And I'm going to base my contribution at this point to look at where the weaknesses lies in knowing your ideal client and try to give some clarity here. But just before, let me piggyback on where I got started. When you want to start and scale a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, you should have a strong MVO. A strong MVO means you have a strong minimum or most viable offer. A strong minimum or most viable offer can come in the context of the client conversion ladder. Every business must client convert. If you're not client converting, you're slowly or quickly dying. So let us suppose that your value offer is to really help businesses to understand a process of converting. That could be a very strong MVO. Another thing to look at, it could be you're an expert in sales communication. Now, as an expert in sales communication, you understand how to deploy the pull factors of sale and you understand how to deploy the push factors of sale. And I do believe that every business needs to understand some of these techniques. Perhaps your value offer can also be, helping businesses to access capital, because we have heard the story that many businesses start and fail because they're not able to access capital. When in fact, that there's no shortage of capital in the world. You just don't have the information. You can access debt, equity, credit, creative financing, and hard money lending. And if you think that what I'm saying, I'm gaffing about it, I want you to go to this video right now and you check in the description and you will find MB Capital. And what MB Capital does, they support you to get a line of credit to grow and scale your business. They support you to access multiple financial instruments. So go to my description right now. And if you need capital, use the link there and you can go get capital. All right. There are many other funding partners in the description, but use the description to get the information. We're here to provide the solution, to provide the answers, and to ensure that you win in business. Now, I want to come back to something that we all are talking about. Any attempt to start and scale a business, whether you are a content producer focusing on only quality content, what is important is to invest as much time as possible to understand who you are building content for. And that could be a challenge for many rising stars. Who are you producing products and services for? One of the mistakes that we see many rising stars in business do, you say that my ideal client is male and my ideal client is female. That may be so, but I must say it doesn't represent even scratching the surface of the information that you need to have when we are talking about knowing your ideal client. There's a concept that we call understanding the biodata markers of your ideal client. And it is only by understanding the biodata markers of your ideal client, you can then say you have a true understanding of your ideal client. To understand that biodata markers, you may have to go deep into things like demographic analytics. I wouldn't do that today. I'm just giving you some high level overview. But if you're not doing the demographic analytics, you really don't know people's ability to pay, and you really don't know people's willingness to pay. And those are important things that you need to understand when it comes to knowing your ideal clients. You need to go into things like psychographics. Psychographics really helps you to understand people's precondition, pre-socialization to respond favorably or non-favorably to your content. But if you don't know this, you really cannot say that you understand your ideal client. And very often, very frequently, as we talk about knowing the ideal client, we tend to disassociate geographic realities from that knowing your ideal client, because your demographic may be real, but then you don't have access to the demographic. One, because you may not have the social media infrastructure. You may not have that kind of ecosystem built out to you to access your ideal client across the world. So you have a barrier to access the ideal client. You may have language barriers preventing you from accessing the ideal client. So all of these things are real issues that can present a challenge to you to want to understand the ideal client, understand how to solve the problem, and leverage the realities to optimize your chance to achieve success in building that 6, 7, and 9-figure brand. So I'm going to pause here for now, and I'm trust that you're taking note. And because everyone here, they're subject matter experts, and we're here to share with you and to really give you information that we believe can literally transform your life and business. Now, in the
10x Branding and Marketing LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At 10x B&M LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let 10x Branding and Marketing LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.